I'm here with Saarah Smith. Saarah, I mean, you've been one of the top cricketers in women's cricket for a long time. A lot of the up and coming guys always speak about you. Even the senior guys always speak about you as well. You've always been in top form, but you had a difficult a year or so, I think, with injuries, etc. Just give me some insight on how your cricket's been since the last time we spoke.
Yeah, I think it's been quite up and down. Obviously, the injuries played a massive role in my mental state and emotional state as well. But I really pushed through and I really worked to where I want to be and just to be better at all times. And that was just, I think it was proven basically in the bubble that just happened now. But I had a lot of fun and it just you could see that it paid off in all the hard work that I've been putting in, and it's been a good couple of days.
So when you go through an injury like you did, and you go through a period like that, there's a lot of tips that people can take out of that. Can you give some tips to some of the people that have struggled? You know, I mean, especially in the period of your career where you were just like you made your Proteas debut. Obviously, you played for the Proteas. You were getting consistent form, and then suddenly you get some unforeseen actually an injury. So mentally, how do you deal with that? And can you give some tips to others out there?
I think the main thing I took out of it was basically that everything happens for a reason. Um, like, and I think my reason is that because of this bubble as well, where I just performed consistently, and that was a positive. Um, Tips I would say is just be patient. Just believe that everything does happen for a reason, and your reason will show in the near future.
So your form was excellent in this particular tournament, of course. Can you talk to me about what it was like to obviously play in this BSE and, I mean, to play in a bio bubble? I mean, must be difficult. It must be obviously it's very different. Just tell us about that experience.
Yeah, it obviously was different. I mean, we have 10 days and we only played 4 games, but I guess we should just be grateful that we actually could play a couple of games, especially this year and for the season basically. But it was extremely exciting to get back out on the park and just do what I needed to do. And I think in this bubble I was playing freely, and that's just while I was batting, it felt right, and it felt like basically that I was meant to be here basically.
Obviously, we all know you want to get back into the Proteas setup, etc. Do you have a plan? Have you spoken to Claire? Have you spoken to your teammates around you? Now they're going to help you get to that again?
I would say there's no plan really, because I'm taking it game by game, season by season at this point. Obviously, my injuries is a massive concern. It still is a little bit of a concern, but I'm working towards it, and I'm just taking it game by game. Working hard, fitness-wise, batting-wise as well. So just being in a good mental space and just working hard. Yeah.
And the difference in playing, like for example, spin and playing pace and as a batter, can you give me some insight into that and how you approach it?
I think it's just for myself, it's just watching the ball all the way. Obviously, you do assess what the bowler is bowling, off spin, leg spin, where the ball is pitched. But for me, it's just watching it out of the hand and just playing it as it is. Quick hands is basically what I believe in, and also just trusting my hands and trusting my eyes, no matter what. And yeah, if you trust yourself, you basically get the result that you want.
And you're not very old at the moment, and there's a lot of youngsters around you all the time. Do you enjoy being considered? I wouldn't say you are the most senior person in the side, but do you like that responsibility of being one of the most senior people in the side, especially when it comes to playing experience?
I mean, yes, I do, and I think I enjoy taking that responsibility because it makes me a better player, and also that I wouldn't say like bad pressure, but pressure as a senior player. I also take that, and it motivates me to bat well and to do what I need to do in the middle. So yeah, it does. I guess it's a nice thing if you have to say that I'm a senior player, but yeah, I don't consider myself really as a senior player. I just do what I need to do on the field.